Cillian Murphy's 28 years later return makes the sequel much more exciting even if he doesn't star in it. More than 2 decades since 28 Days Later redefined the zombie genre with its raw grit, apocalyptic terror, and lightning-fast infected, the long-awaited sequel 28 Years Later is finally becoming a reality. But nothing has fans buzzing louder than the return of the film's original protagonist, Cillian Murphy. While the Oppenheimer star isn't necessarily reprising his role as Jim in front of the camera, at least not confirmed yet, his involvement behind the scenes is more than enough to elevate anticipation. His return alone marks a symbolic homecoming, an emotional, creative anchor that reconnects the new sequel with its haunting roots. When 28 Days Later hit theaters in 2002, it didn't just launch Murphy's career, it reshaped horror cinema. Directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland, the film's chilling vision of a near-empty London devastated by a rage virus was equal parts visceral nightmare and intimate character drama. Murphy's performance as Jim, a bicycle courier who wakes from a coma to find the world collapsed, became a quiet yet powerful icon of modern horror. His vulnerability, resilience, and moral ambiguity grounded the dystopian chaos in humanity and made viewers genuinely care about survival, not just action. Although Jim's arc concluded ambiguously in 28 Days Later and was left untouched in the standalone sequel 28 Weeks Later, fans have always wondered what became of him. Was he infected? Did he live peacefully in the countryside? Did he try to rebuild society? The lack of closure turned him into a mythic figure in post-apocalyptic fiction. Murphy's return to the 28 universe, this time as an executive producer, immediately reignites that fascination. Even if Murphy never appears on screen, his influence behind the scenes lends the project a creative continuity that 28 Weeks Later sorely lacked. That sequel, while entertaining in its own right, felt detached from the soul of the original. With a new cast, new tone, and different creative team, it became a more conventional zombie movie, missing the poetic despair and character-driven focus of Boyle and Garland's original vision. Murphy's presence suggests 28 Years Later is returning to those roots. He's not just cashing in on nostalgia, he's investing in the integrity of the world that made him a star. What makes Murphy's return especially exciting is the possibility of expanding the universe in fresh but faithful ways. After 28 years, the world infected by rage has undoubtedly transformed. It's not just about survival anymore, it's about legacy, mutation, ideology, and what humanity looks like after generations of collapse. Who better to shepherd that evolution than someone who lived through its beginning, both as an actor and a storyteller? In interviews, Murphy has expressed deep fondness for 28 Days Later, noting its lasting cultural impact and the emotional weight it carries for audiences. He's also remained open to the idea of returning to Jim under the right circumstances. So while his role is officially behind the camera, his producer credit leaves the door cracked open for a cameo or more. And in the age of interconnected franchises and multi-generational storytelling, even a small on-screen moment could have seismic emotional weight. Imagine an older Jim, scarred and world-weary, warning a new generation about the past. That moment alone could turn 28 Years Later into a landmark sequel. But even without that, Murphy's involvement promises something even more valuable: creative fidelity. Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are also back, forming a dream reunion that fans never thought they'd get. This trio's combined return isn't about rehashing old glories, it's about telling a story worth the wait. It's an implicit promise that 28 Years Later won't just be another installment in a dead-eyed zombie franchise. It'll be something thoughtful, terrifying, and emotionally resonant. Moreover, Murphy's current career trajectory gives this return extra gravitas. Coming off his Oscar-winning performance in Oppenheimer, he's more respected than ever, not just as a movie star, but as an artist with vision.